and welcome to another day here at the Merry Holiday card series at Just One More Card. Today I'm using the Cozy Christmas stamp set by Mama Elephant. It has these wonderful elements, and today I'm going to be focusing on the Santa and on this beautiful Christmas tree. This is a card I'm making for the Make the Day Special Stamp Store blog. You can find the links to all of the supplies I'm using and more information on my blog. It's linked in the video description. So here is a card base. It's from Simon Says Stamp Ultra Heavy White Cardstock, because this doesn't bleed through when used with Copics. And this is a little panel I'll be adhering to the front side of the card, and I'm making sure that the distance I have between the front panel and the right of the card is the same as I have from the tree to the left of the card, if that makes any sense. Now that I'm stamping it, you will see what will happen, because, you know, I'm basically stamping on 2 layers of cardstock. I can press as hard as I want, but it will not look right when I lift it up. You can see there's an area where the stamp didn't press down. But since it never touched down, I still have the ink on the stamp. So I'm just lining it up again. Super easy with clear stamps. And you can see that I, well, filled in the blanks. And even if it doesn't look perfect, we'll be coloring this, so you won't even be seeing all of this immediately. You can see here it will work out perfectly. I've cut a mask for half of the tree because I want to stamp Santa next to it. You can see I've already done it on a practice card. So I'm just masking off parts of the tree, stamping Santa here with Memento Tuxedo Black ink because that works best with Copic markers. And it looks kind of funny now, but wait until I lift off the mask. It's just, I just love this effect. You lift it off and you have dimension where there actually is no dimension, because Santa is kind of hidden behind the tree. Here I'm just stamping out some little more elements, and now I'm gonna let you watch me color. I've realized that I was missing something from the top of the tree, well, the topper of the tree. I just stamped a little extra stamp that is included in the stamp set, which will finish off the tree. And now we're going to head off to color Santa himself. Last but not least, I will color the mittens of Santa. I will be putting the extra die cuts on top of this, but I don't want the white to peek through. So I'm just applying a simple coat of red color because this will be covered up anyway. Next up, I'm using the Falling Snow stencil by Simon Says Stamp and some Dreamweaver white embossing paste. And when I put down the stencil, I made sure that none of the snowflakes actually cover Santa's face, but I wanted to have the snow everywhere else to even increase the illusion of dimension. So I'm just generously applying the embossing paste everywhere. And while it is still wet, I'm grabbing my Rock Candy Dry Distress Stickles. I just love this stuff. Seriously, I love it. And I'm pouring it on top of the wet embossing paste. It will stick to it while the embossing paste dries. And it will give it some nice sparkle and even increase the illusion that you have, falling snowflakes on this card. While this is drying, I stamped my sentiment with Versamark ink. And now I'm using my Wow Black Twinkle embossing powder, and it's just so perfect for this season. And already when you heat set it, you can see the beautiful sparkle you will get from it. I absolutely love this stuff. And then I realized Santa was kind of floating in midair, which, isn't so cool. So I'm using my W9 Copic marker to add some shadow beneath him, and then adding W6 and later blending it out with W4. And this is just a little bit, it's just a tiny little extra that will, ground the character on this little panel. And also having this darker part to the bottom of this panel will make it stand out more against the otherwise white card. So you increase contrast a little bit here. And it's just a little trick, but it can help to finish your card off nicely. You can see I'm just applying a little bit here, and already you can, you have the illusion that Santa's actually standing on something. And then I'm using my Wink of Stella black marker pen, not the brush, it's the pen. It also glitters, and I've applied it on the boots, on the belt, and now I'm just enhancing the eyes and his nose and his beard a little bit, because when you color over it a few times, the Memento ink turns kind of grayish black and not a very intense black. So I've put down the present and the mittens with some foam tape, and you have this cute dimension added to your card. And then when I adhered the panel, I realized, the tree could use some more snow. So I'm just using a white gel pen here to add some more snowflakes. This is the finished card. It's super simple. I would say it's even a CAS style card. You have this awesome sentiment down here. It's from W+9, and I hope you can see the sparkle on the snowflakes which you got from the glitter, and then of course on his boots and belt because of the marker that I used. I hope you enjoyed this card. If you liked it, please subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!